Hello, good evening. Today is time for something completely different. And hi, Damien. I see you. Thank you for the little pat. I was gonna be like, hey, how are you? And then I remembered what happened, and I was just not gonna talk about it. I did. Hi, son. So, I remembered tomorrow is D&D day, and guess who needs to do some prep? So, we're just gonna make some maps on stream. And now I have this little, I got a new tablet model that tracks my mouse movement. Isn't that cute? So we're starting with something pretty simple because I gotta get used to this program again. Dungeon or cave? We can do a dungeon. So this first map is for my players getting whisked away into a little shadow world. So I gotta see if we have some mist, some fog or whatever, and some stones. Just a very simple battle map. And immediately, okay, this like a little generator you can use. I'm wondering how did I make my red sand floor? Not with this, I don't think. Okay, here we go. I'm using mostly assets from Forgotten Adventure. Because I'm following their Patreon and they're doing a lot of assets for this. I don't know how to draw maps myself, so you can see it's all FAs for Forgotten Adventures. So I'm looking for something gray, something dark. Yeah, kind of like this. This is, yeah. So they'll be walking down the street. They're about to leave the city they are in to continue their little quest. And there's a villain who they have not dealt with. They're just kind of like, oh, we're gonna leave. But she is gonna have a little bit to say about that. She is like an evil kitsune, which I put in because one of my players is a good kitsune. And that player tends to make friends with the villains somehow. I don't know how that keeps happening, but here we are. Okay, actually 30 by 30 might be a little bit big, but we'll see. Better too big than too small. So there's gotta be a path tool somewhere. Oh, can we get like dark ambient light? Very nice. Path tool, there we go. This is, by the way, Dungeon Draft. I use Dungeon Draft and Wonder Draft mostly for the maps, because they're pretty cool. And they are one-time payment and not a subscription. Because I paid way too long for... What is it called? Something with an I? It starts with an I. My god, oh god. This is the downside of subscribing to this Patreon. I have so much shit, I don't even know where to find what I'm looking for. These are stairs. I'm just looking for a natural path. They're walking down the path in the city, and they're gonna get whooshed away so they can fight in peace without hurting anyone but themselves. Jesus, oh god, I got a whole setting. I could make a Silent Hill world, apparently. It's not. It's called the path tool, but it doesn't appear to have actual path. Maybe we can use this wagon trail. Oh, this is meant to go like two side by side, eh? Oh, that's not too bad. We can... I swear there were actual paths in here. How big is this map? I made it 30 by 30 squares. Which, let me see what that ends up being with an old map. Dungeon Drift. And for reference, 1 square is 1 token. A person-sized token fills up 1 square. The image itself ends up being about 2,000 pixels. Big enough so we can zoom in real close. I guess if I can manage it, I could show it a bit in action as well. A board that's too big. Okay, we need to... There is like a layer control. Put that under here. It's really just okay, like I said, they picture them. They're trying to leave Sakuki, the city of water, and going down the street. Suddenly, all the houses vanish, all the people vanish, and they are surrounded by a dark fog. And a sharp wind picks up that hurts their faces. All they can see are ragged stones sharpened by the wind, and this dark figure coming their way, which they will recognize as the bad guy. Or I should say, the bad gal. Because she is a lady, she is evil. And I'm basically looking for a couple of rocks and some trees, maybe? God, yeah, you can see at the side a little bit. This is a very long list of things that I have that we could try and do. Let's see. Maybe we'll search for boulder. Oh yeah, that's the stuff I'm looking for. Good to scale these a bit more. Sure, there are shortcuts that I don't know how to use. Hi, Codes! This is a line, yes. It is meant to be a path. Oh, look, right mouse does something. We're starting with a very simple map. The most basic of maps. It's a good line. Thank you. I swear, though, the path tool should be having actual paths. I just don't know where they are. I got terrain. Well, I could also do just a different terrain, right? Could use like the sand instead. Well, that's not visible because it's under the path. Can we remove it? Yeah, let's rather do terrain, I think. That looks kind of better. How you doing though, Coates? Welcome. It's been a while we did a little bit of art. Being a menace and changing the fan of my CPU. Uh-oh. I don't think the power supply is supposed to be making noises. That's probably a dangerous thing to be making a noise, right? Okay, this is actually a much better path than what we were doing before. Let's go back to rocks. Can I hire you to put more RAM into my computer? Because it's a little bit, the first time I opened it up, I was like, where is everything? I think it's covered by stuff, and I don't know how to get in there. I have not seen my graphics card or where my RAM is. I've only sort of managed to install a new hard drive. Don't ask me how, it's not. I didn't screw it in. It's kind of just hanging in there very loosely. Because I didn't know how to open up anything. Your current PC is 10 years old. That's an aging PC. Just give it the mercy shot. The mercy kill. I always put these rocks in, but my players never really take any cover. I don't know. I don't know what's that about. I didn't see the new GPU from NVIDIA. I am not up to date. I used to be kind of knowledgeable. It moves at 30 to 24. You know, 24 is, I think it's 23. That's like sort of the minimum you need. I can hunt that way. Yeah, as long as it still kind of works. My friend is sharing her Jedi... What are the new Jedi games called? With that ginger-haired boy. She was playing this on her like kind of struggling PC. And it runs potato, but it still kind of looks good. So she's playing it that way. You gotta appreciate the commitment. Trees! I found trees, yay! They called me Neo. The unstoppable with a new PC. You're just being held back by your current setup. Ooh, that's kind of giant, but I kind of like it. Maybe a little bit smaller. Has a creepy look to it. Very nice. Let's get one like over here. Like I said, they never really I'm hinting these cover opportunities at them. They're like, no, I'm gonna run straight at the enemy. No, don't turn into Kratos. Although, well, a new Kratos is kind of nice, right? Well, not nice. He's nicer than he used to be. I'll make like a little shadow under there. Under the rocks, that's what I was gonna say. Got shadow circles, cool. But yeah, that works. Should I zoom in? Not too much like crazy interesting stuff going on this map, but we'll get to it. The new Kratos is the product of the experiences of the old one. He's like, yes, I have lived out the misogyny in my life, and I am now a woman lover instead. That's how it went, right? Which I'm not saying, you know, old Kratos was bad or anything. I played the shit out of old Kratos. And I was like, oh my god, I get to bang Aphrodite, that's so fun. Now, if we don't have fog, I guess I could add it in Clip Studio Paint. What did I do, Megan? I was just musing about Kratos. That's it. He slayed everyone that got into his path equally. That was a bit of... I guess. It was also just a bit... the product of his time, you know? Oh yeah, that's true. My son and I, we are the #1 women haters. We don't like them here. How do I make fog? Although, to be safe, /S. For those... I guess it's only a running gag between the two of us. What is that? Oh, tracks in the sand. Jesus, these guys think of everything. But not what I'm thinking of. What else? Cloud, maybe? Okay, no, I don't think that's the strongest woman hater of the past versus the strongest woman lover of the present. Sure, the latter would win easily. Because people in the past, I guess we've evolved to be a little bit tougher, right? In terms of we have better food, although depending on where you live. Feces? What? No way. You can just put a 5 feet turd on the map. You know what? Why not? Thank you, Forgotten Adventures, for adding this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Damien. I hope you can honestly take your time. Today is a shit day. Sending you love. Get some rest, okay? I'll kiss Artemis for you. They've got to have some, like, fog or something. Plasma blood. Maybe I shouldn't focus on the feces. Does Twitch allow feces on stream? God. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to dwell too... Oh, maybe we can use this as fog if we make it, like, gray? Yeah, like, this doesn't really look like... Oh, this is trees, I guess. What would work best? This is pretty good. Keep trying to think of a just normal thing to say. But man, I don't know. Regarding, you know, election stuff, it's just not cool, you know? But I will always try to make an inclusive space, I guess. And always go vote. But the thing is, Germany has also, like, really bad voter turnout. Nah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna go into it much. Okay, I got a couple of fart clouds. One is right over the turd. And that's the simple thing I wanted to start with. That's where my players get sort of kidnapped and ambushed, attacked by one of the bad guys. So we can export it. There you go. Good old JPEG grid on, I guess. Grid 100 pixel. Yeah. Now it's gonna look a little bit weird for a second. The next thing I want to do is a little a river road that they're gonna go on. Because they're gonna travel to a village that has one player's ex in it, a dryad, and then they're gonna be traveling to the capital of the country there. And all right, yeah, the single turret really just makes the whole map, if you ask me. It's so... It's actually quite big. Can we redo the grid? I don't think so. Then let's export it without the grid. Might be a bit far. I don't know. I have no sense of scale. And I figure it out as I go. Okay, what was I? We're gonna make a river. Okay, so this always takes a little bit because it loads in all the different... Oh, no, what? I guess it only has to load them once. And then it goes a little bit faster. Well, that's great. So, and the thing is that I work with a red desert setting. And I can't remember what I used to make the red desert the last time. Or the time before that. Which in hindsight, I wanted to be unique. But maybe I shouldn't have been. Because when people make desert settings, it's usually not red. See, this is a little bit red-ish. But I go with very intense red. I want to say I did this in a different section. Maybe with a cave? I want to say maybe it was with a cave. Doesn't look right. Let's see if we can open an older map. Got some random stuff. Have you been playing anything else these days? Or is it all Monster Hunter all the time? I've been thinking whether I should continue Silent Hill 2 on stream or off stream. I really want to play it. But I could potentially have a full playthrough on Twitch if I keep doing it on stream. Oh yeah, and for those who haven't heard yet, my little kitty cat is currently 2 more free. And to keep it that way, we're probably gonna have another little surgery. Which is sad, but oh, material brush. Is it the material brush? That looks like it. Okay, material brush. Water brush, material brush. Yeah. So baby Artemis had carcinomas in her belly. And to avoid any future ones coming up, we want to remove the rest of the mammary tissue, I guess. So like where she got her nip nops. Very sad, you know. But it will reduce the risk of her getting more cancer, which we don't want. I have to research a bit about these little baby bodies you can put on cats. Because we used a strawberry-shaped donut thing last time. Oh boy, that was a struggle. She didn't totally fuck up her stitches, but she did actually take some of them out, and I didn't even notice at all. I didn't notice her overly licking that bit. Thankfully nothing happened, but I want to be safe. And I think it would be pretty good to have those little bodies. Let's have some trees. I like to put in some random encounters here and there. Nothing that's always combat related. But other little challenges. So I'm making like a map I can keep reusing for these random events if we need our ship to go down this little road. And a little custom setting does allow me to just go crazy with the colors. Oh shit, we want that under the tree, obviously. Some weeds. I honestly often let myself be a little bit inspired by what I find in all these thousands of forgotten adventure assets that I have. It do be crazy. But good were the days also of drawing paper maps. I still have so much flip chart paper. So much. Because they were like, yes, you can buy flip chart paper, but only in a pack of 4. I already knew, I was like, I'm never gonna make this many maps, but okay. So I keep meaning to bring it over to my niece's place. Because she likes to draw. Okay, what else would we find on a river roadside? Roadkill, maybe? Fish that's been killed. Oh, do we have fish? We have fishing. Oh yeah, let's put some decoration on the water, why not? A little fishing trap someone put down. That's like over here. Put it to scale. Fishing net left behind. Can zoom in actually, but there we go. Can't tell which is the front. There. Let me see. They could, of course, also get ambushed there. But for that, we have got some trees and rocks as cover. Maybe can we get a little bit of a larger one over here? This cluster. Just in case. I of course don't mean to ambush my players or anything. Just, you know, if I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, who's to say? Who's to say what's gonna happen? That is one of my favorite things to do. When players ask a question, I'm like, I don't know. Because I obviously can't just tell them everything. So I hope you forgive the late spooky music playlist, but I actually like it. There's soon gonna be a Winter Wonderland playlist released that we can then enjoy. Okay. They got so many random things in there. It's just beef pork. You can just have like a pair of ribs here. 'Cause why not? It's like someone who left his jacket out. You know, a little mystery. What happened to the fisherman? If they want, they can stop and take a look at it. Ooh, we can put an animal corpse. Little skeleton. No, not a corpse. You should put a skeleton. Because corpse will be too fresh. I swear, if I put in a corpse, they'll be like, stop the ship! We need to investigate, even though this is a random map. Oh my gosh. Look it. Oh no, help! There's a Tarask skeleton in the way. We have to stop the ship. But help. That's wild. Has anyone ever I've never run a Tarask as a monster. I'm pretty sure we have animal skeletons. Where do I find them? You know, aside from the Tarask. Oh, I can put like a little guy right there. little head. Some whatever this is, a rib. There we go. I think this actually does not need that much more. Let's zoom out all the way to have a little bit of a overview. As this is also just another random map. So it's also 30 by 30 random river. Then I'll see if I can open up Wonderdraft for you guys. Let's export this real quick. Yeah, okay, looks good. Because there is the village in the mist that they're traveling to, which is where one of the players' ex-lover, a dryad, has taken up residence with her harem of pretty boys that they'll have to navigate through to get to her and most likely kill her. Just gonna assume that's the plan. They also need to find someone in that village. So I want to map it out on a little bit of a larger scale first. Maybe do that in Wonderdraft. And then see what detail map I want to do. Do I want to do like every house? Probably not. Maybe just the main house that she like lives in. Wait, I edited my map the other day. Why is the last date 2023? This is scaring me a little bit right now. Oh, it's the creation date. It's not the modified date. Oh my fucking god. Windows. Why are you like this? Is it always the last modified date in the browser? Ah, why? Alright, here we go. Ta-da! This is the world we're playing in. It's perpetually unfinished. But we are concentrating on the red parts, which is the magical desert that we're looking at. It goes from all the way over here. This is the city that my OC Elias grew up in, and it was stolen. And this is the new capital that they want to travel to, Dawei. So they are currently up this river, up. They started here. Then they went here, past this little thing. They came to Sakoki, and that's where we've been for a very, very long time. And now they'll be traveling down the river, and I'll have to go here to the village in the mists. Which is, I gotta screenshot that real quick. I had to make it a little bit inaccessible Also had to make this part a little bit inaccessible. Because otherwise they would have been just like, well, why didn't we use the river ferry to go to Sakoki? Because this didn't exist. Well, this didn't exist until very recently. So let's try to do like a little bit more of a close-up version of the village in the mist. Right? Okay, this is bothering me for a second. Hang on. Because the trees are not supposed to be on top of the mountains. Oh, I can't select this tree. Can I? Yes, I can. There we go. Let me save that real quick. Oh god, how big do we make this? The other one was like 2000. This map is like crazy big. I did not know what I was doing when I created it. So it's so huge and unwieldy. I tried to, like, there's a function where you can cut out a part and make a new detailed map, but I could never really make that work. Let's go 2000 by 2000, just something square. I don't know what theme I made. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, this is all gonna be land, so we're gonna fill it in. I guess there can be like a pond in the middle of the village, especially living in the desert. We should be having a little bit of water. Ooh, let's make it heart-shaped. Because she is known to steal some hearts. Literally, she stole a player's heart. And now he doesn't have one. Oh no, not the water. Don't paint the water. I meant to paint the land, silly. There we go. Looks like death. Right, so got like a crack to the south and mountains to the right. There we go. Shame I can't make them bigger than like 100%. But okay, then this is just like a guideline. Anyway, got the plateau on the top right. I should be on the mountains. Well, there's more like a visual representation, because then we also surrounded by a little fog. Okay, now we start. I think since she has a dryad, an olive tree dryad, and her name creatively is Olive, her house could be made in like a big ass tree, right? What do olive trees look like, actually? I don't know. Okay, kind of scraggly. Let's see, we have something similar. Not really, I don't think. It's a fig tree. Oh, they also don't go bigger. That's a little bit annoying. These are like the biggest ones we have. Yeah, we'll use the oak. Because she would want to be in the center of everything. She's kind of like that. And I think I don't want to make it too hard for them. But there's gonna be more trees scattered throughout the village, so they have a little bit of cover to work with. And essentially she's having, this is a clone of her. A sapling of olive, I called it. The real one is in the capital, of course, because that's kind of where the story is going. And she's having men delivered there. Partially to disrupt other places. People will be uneasy when there's a lot of disappearances, you know? And of course, she's also brainwashing them. So in theory, they could fight, although that would have to be organized. Dryads can do like tree stride though. I would think. Or is it transport via plans? I can never remember which is which. One is like short-term teleportation. The other is a little bit longer term. nice little bushes by the heart. And now, of course, we gotta make them fancy again. Okay, what are y'all's like favorite colors? What wacky colors should we put in there? Oh, look, purple, purple. Oh, purple. Oh, not this big tree, just the little one. Oh. We don't have pink yet. It's obviously the most important color. So you were able to see that the desert kind of stands out a lot. It was created back in the day by the death of a dragon god. So very suddenly, very violently, the whole area changed and became a bit hotter all at once. It was kind of a huge disaster for the people living there, because now everything was different. The idea is a bit that the flora and fauna very like rapidly had to evolve to keep up with it. And since now the whole desert is red, they turn into kind of like wacky colors. Don't ask me if that makes sense, that's just how I explain it. And it's fun, making everything bright and bubbly. Now we're gonna slap in some houses. And the theme is very Persian mixed with East Asian vibe. Because I can't. Look, what do we have here? How big are these gonna be? Ah, oh, that's also not very big. I don't care if they get pixely, I want them to be bigger. Oh, what did I press? I pressed a shortcut. I didn't mean to press. We do have some, I think, Arabic type buildings. I should have some somewhere. I used them before. Although these also fit well, because the village is not high tech or something. It's very. Some of the boys sent there probably had to make their own houses first before they had somewhere to live. And all that jazz. It ain't easy being the love slave of a dryad, but it's a living. Oh, can we put this around the tree? Sort of. We gotta, it just doesn't really work like that, eh? Just put it like this. That works. And have one lookout tower as a treat. Where did my buildings go? Got like flat roofs and stuff. Can we? I can't make the sidebar any bigger. Why am I blind? I used these buildings before. Did I lose like some asset packs? That would be very sad. We'll make these representative of like a single building. They're not actually 3 different buildings. They're gone. I cannot find them. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna do super detailed maps of this whole thing. So theoretically they could try and be sneaky by like always going in circles around the village. Let me save before I do something awful. I can reload assets. I don't know if that would do anything. Except maybe make it crash, question mark? Yeah, it's just weird because I didn't fool around with any assets really. Labels, I always make labels, but that would be spoilers for my players, so I end up making the labels in Foundry when they discover things. I feel a bit weird with the empty space. Put some more bushes in there, I guess. Put these little tiny trees. And I guess this is how I make maps. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna save that, and I think I will hop over to Clip Studio Paint, hoping nothing goes horribly wrong with that. Although we haven't had like an overlay crash since I toggled this one setting. So I'm hoping that just goes smoothly. Because there is a Jin Guangyao that I want to draw. Which is very work in progress. Looks a little bit funky now. There we go. Smooth as a button. Wait, is actually you're saying smooth? I don't know. Oh, I might have to fiddle a little something. Give me a little BRB. Alright, here we are back with Jingo Guangyao and my little tablet thingies this morning. Connect. Just use the cable. I have to figure out where I was. Thank you. Hi. So he is from the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. He's the bad guy. And this is him being undead. And he has replaced his arm with a magical one. I want to make it look like shiny gold. I don't know if I'll be able to do that yet, but here we are. That's why his color scheme is more, everything is like a little bit grayish and stuff, because he just came out of a coffin that he was trapped in with his son brother, and they were roommates, basically. I'm sure there are, you're looking for it, a couple of fanfics with them going at it in the coffin, because why the heck not? Even though, technically they hate each other, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I did the lips. For some reason, I start with the lips. They gotta be shiny. So I guess we are shading the skin. And he's from the Lanling Jin sect. They have the peony as their symbol. And I could have sketched the peony, but then I just looked up a little asset from Clip Studio. So I say that because people tend to compliment stuff in my art that I haven't actually drawn myself. They're like, oh, these wings look great. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't draw them. Thanks, I guess. Of course, I know people are just trying to be nice. It's appreciated. But it also makes me feel a little bad when I... It's not what I have been drawing myself. Yeah, here is my reference. It's a little bit pixely. I think he canonically wears the stupid little hat because he's very small and he tries to appear taller. And he's very cute. They're wearing that red dot, but I don't remember what that stands for. It's a thing that I thought Indian people did, but apparently Chinese people, it's gotta be like a religious thing. So it's like, sometimes I'm just very stupid. So like, of course, it wouldn't just be limited to one country. But, you know, live and learn. Boy, do I hate when this happens. I don't know if you can see this. But then I zoom in and there's like this tiny little pixel that I didn't fill out. Like, God. Probably you wouldn't see it when I render it out. Because now I'm ridiculously zoomed in and there's like, of course, all kinds of mistakes. Yeah, I should not zoom in this much. That's not gonna be healthy. And yeah, this was in my list for... I could probably even look it up how long it's been in there for. But then my little squirrel brain gets distracted by something else. They're also doing a ship week this week. They meant to do something for that. Maybe we'll... You can still squeeze it in on the weekend. Because you know me, I'm always about that gay stuff. He should probably have eyeliner, shouldn't he? More gold, perhaps. It's like a theme. In case you couldn't tell, the Jins are known for being extremely rich. And he is a bastard because his father is a slut, and he banged a lot of women. Not always did the women want to be banged. I think his mother was a prostitute. And so I've been trying to prove himself to his father for so long. But then he was kicked out and he got real mad. He ended up killing his father with prostitutes. Don't ask me how that works. She has painted on, so it's like maybe even be a little bit darker here. But he is a great villain. It's only revealed pretty close to the end, so spoilers, but I think it's still worth reading if you want to go and read it. And he's a schemer, you know? So I'm like, maybe he had a plan for all this. Who's to say, you know? I mean, the author is who's saying it. But, you know. I'll get that at the top. Here. Like I've not zoomed in yet on this piece after filling in the colors. Hence why a lot of shit is not fully covered. Do you remember that thing over there? This thing. Normally I would put some rosiness in his cheeks. But you know, he's supposed to be a little bit undead, just a little bit. Maybe still a little bit. You know, he's getting back into it. He's getting back to life. He's got just a little bit of rosiness. And then he's probably gonna kill a bunch of bitches. First on the list, the brother of his sworn brother, who he killed because he was big mad at him, just big mad. Let's see, okay. Definitely also want to do some shading. Alright, start with that, and then kinda know how to make like a gold shine. Wait, I saw this hand pose. Did I like it? Well, it's like these hands look really good, and I need to up my hand game. Did I repost it on my side account? Maybe. Another character in the book has a ring that transforms into a whip that he uses. And someone, instead of the whip, drew like one of those wiggly worms. And it didn't stop being funny. Because he would be so mad about it. And damn it, I cannot find the hand post. It's just gay boys all down my reposting account. They had to have liked it though, at least. Damn it. I don't recall what they were doing with the shading. So that was going all the way down the hand. You know, I decide between do I want to learn how to do sharp shadows, but then I always end up blending them. Because that's what I always do and it feels so jarring. I also like sharp shadows, you know? Like if I knew where I wanted my art to go, I could work on that. But I don't really have a clue. My monkey brain goes, draw boys now. Don't think about improving. Just draw. Oh, I deleted the layer. Oh, I'm so dumb. Never delete layers, guys. I had to check how I did it previously, where I wasn't so sure if I liked it. So I can try out something different. There it is. Okay, I did it like that. Maybe we'll... Yeah, those are like his golden fingering fingers. Shit. Ah, shit. Gotta not draw over the stuff I already did. I don't know, what are we thinking? It's definitely a hard thing to do. But I kinda wanna... What's all this then? Try out. It's supposed to be a spooky atmosphere, right? This whole arm is basically glowing with spiritual energy. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to figure out what other parts the glow would go on. I don't know. It's sort of awkward trying to picture what you see in your head when you don't know what you're doing. That's the potential to be kind of cool, I think. We'll have to think about a background too, though. Clothing time. Oh. This is why I don't wear my glasses with headphones. Shit hurts. Oh yeah, because I always forget about it. You guys can commission me. Please commission me. I gotta pay so many vet fees. Dude, that gets so expensive so quickly. Next kitty absolutely gets insurance. Which the only reason I hadn't gotten is because she has asthma, so she's already sick. And then I guess insurance would have been very expensive. Although now I'm not sure. It might not have been worth it. I don't know. Can only recommend it, I guess. Because yeah, she's gonna have to go one more time. Because I guess like with a human, I want to just minimize the risk. Now that she's in a state where she doesn't have any tumors, I want to keep it that way, you know? Definitely a huge relief yesterday. Oh yeah. Which I feel so bad because she doesn't understand. I wish I could just explain it to her. It's for her own good. The pain will pass. She's gonna get so many treats. She's a good girl. Doesn't lick her stitches. All that jazz. Because I can understand it. I'd be upset too. I went to a new vet and they, for the first time, took her temperature, you know, in her booty hole. And she was not having that. And I'm like, you know, bitch, me too. You get sent to a stranger who suddenly lifts your tail and sticks something up your butt. I'd be upset too. Although this time she was drugged up. I did tell them, yeah, sometimes she can be kind of aggressive, so they came back with 3 people. I'm like, that's so fair. Took us 3 people to give her medicine one time. But that vet never offered, like, listen, there's some drugs that can can make your kitty a little bit loopy. We can try that for the next visit so it's not so stressful. Which is very expensive. I don't know if... I think it's that gabapentin I always hear about. Imported from Denmark, I think they said. That was 30 euro for 2 milliliters, which is enough for, I think, 5 dosages. Just sheesh. That's a lot of money for very little. But it did help, I would say. Anything for my little kitty is definitely worth it. Because I love her. She's my little baby. Currently very deeply sleeping on her little heating mat because she's a spoiled baby. They called her princess at the vet, and I'm like, that's very accurate. She's a spoiled little princess. And she still complains. Okay, maybe if we keep focusing, we can actually finish tonight. Then my next plan would be Jiangcheng and Nihuaisang. That's the ship week. Which generally I'm just a fan of any ship that makes Jiangcheng happy. Cause man, he's got it rough. He's got it rough. He cannot catch a break, really. Normally I do him with his nephew, but any ship will do. I haven't drawn anything too problematic in a while, actually. I gotta not make people think like I'm normal or anything. Got some split ends, you know, you can't condition really. You just don't have the time as a corpse. Background. I'm thinking stone. Because it is a stone coffin, I believe. Do we have like a easy little stone texture I can slap on there? Oh, I got wood. Not that type of wood, but wood texture. Just a spot. I'm not sure I know how to improve it that much, lighting wise. So that would be a little bit behind him from the arm. Here on this here. Need to line up properly one of these days. Write the text. We need the dialogue, otherwise it's so out of context. But I put that, didn't think I'd give up that easily, did you? That's because he always has a plan. He always comes back. There's a font that Jingong Yao would use. I struggled to find. I was designing a oh, I sprayed myself. Sorry, me. I was designing, what's it called, business cards for myself. So I don't know, for conventions maybe. I want to make it look professional, of course, but it's difficult. Now I know where people go to school for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So it wasn't an accident, now it was on purpose. That's a good idea. Let's do a little stretchy. Oh. If only you could hear all the cracks throughout my entire body. But I don't think the microphone picks it up. Let's hydrate. Even on not great days such as this. Oh, you heard it? Oh no! One at least, yeah. There was a big one in there. Oh my god. That's awful. But hey, I am old. I'm gonna face the end of my life this month. It's just time at this age. It just doesn't make any more sense. Me. Wait, what? Didn't I just make you black? Why are you still yellow? Please explain. Mark. Turn black. Why is it not doing that? This is how I always do it. And here, duplicate. We're in the text tool. Now it should be black. I am so confused. Why does it not turn black? Oh, I rotated it. This is how I do drop shadows. What the hell? Color is black. What the hell? You're seeing this as yellow, right? What am I doing wrong? What the hell? Now it's behind it. How is this? How is this real? What is happening? Normally what I just do is I have the text, I duplicate the text, I make the lower layer of the text black, and then I move it slightly so that it becomes a drop shadow, which somehow it did it now, but there was still like the yellow version of the text in there. I just don't understand why this was being so weird. But somehow we got here. Somehow we got here, we have a drop shadow now. I don't know if there is an easier way. Because there's no like... Photoshop has like you can just go in the right click and it makes a drop shadow for you. I don't think... It's not a feature yet, which you'd think it would be. I probably did a mistake at one point, I don't know. I don't know. It's not 100% what I pictured in my head. But I also don't think I should just... I'll just see it as finished. It's finished, it's done. And I'll move on to other things. Gotta glaze it and nightshade it though. If you don't have that, you guys should get that as artists. Glaze protects your artwork from imitation, I think. And nightshade actively poisons the image. So if it's used in an AI dataset, it will poison the dataset. And that's pretty cool. It's from the University of somewhere. It's from a university somewhere. Okay, thank you guys for being here mid-week stream. We got the maps done. I'm mostly prepared for tomorrow. That's good. Get some art done. Usual Friday stream will be up. I'll continue Silent Hill 2. And I hope despite certain events happening, you'll have a good day and a good week. Love ya. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.